Right, okay. This is not a new persona that I'm trying. I just washed my hair today and it's very long and it was really annoying me. So this is keeping it out of the way. Nothing wrong with furries. I probably am a furry, but off topic. Off topic, I've not even started the topic, so let's get on to the topic of today, which is today I was getting really annoyed by my hair and my appearance in general. I feel like, I don't know if this is an experience that anyone else goes through, but I feel like I go through these cycles of like vanity where some days I just could not give anything at all, a single care to how I look. My hair, the way I dress, it's irrelevant. I'll go to work in my pajamas and not think about it. But then some days I'm just hyper aware and hyper like self-critical, and I just want to completely reinvent myself. And I don't know why I keep going through these different waves of caring and not caring, and it's really annoying me because I want to just consistently be comfortable with who I am, and I feel like that's how I should be, but I don't know. I think it's probably a normal thing to go through these kind of cycles of being hyper, like self-critical. I think a lot of it can come down to maybe, you know, if you're just having a bad day and you're not feeling just great about everything in general, your appearance can often be like an easy thing to just blame it on, you know, like if for whatever reason you're not feeling good today, it was probably just a combination of not been eating well. My friends have been hanging out in my dining room all weekend, which is fine. I invited them. But, you know, I'm a bit obsessional about certain things, and when there's people living in my house for so long, I'm like, start to get a bit on edge because I feel like I don't get a break. That's just me. And probably a bit of a drug withdrawal. I've been hammering the drinking and the smoking lately, so I'm trying to stay sober at the moment. I think today, been 2 days sober, and I'm just kind of like, I've been feeling really rough, and I chose to just be like, oh, it's because you're ugly today. You need a haircut. That's what it is. Probably not the case at all. It's probably my lifestyle that is causing me to feel awful today. But, and as well, I think it's like, if you feel like kind of like you don't have control over your life, your appearance is another one of those things that it's so easy to change, you know. I could just put a razor to my head and go buzz cut, and that would feel to me like I've regained some kind of control. Like, I feel like everyone has gone through the experience at some point of either just, you know, wanting to bleach their hair whenever they have a little bit of a mental breakdown. I think that's a pretty common experience because it's like it's turning a page in the book, you know, starting a new chapter. You feel like you don't have control, you're not enjoying where you're at, and you want to just quickly find some way to get out of that. And I think for me and probably other people, it is that case of like, if I change my appearance like radically right now, that's taking control over myself again. And I think, you know, at the moment, I've got a lot of stuff that I feel like is out of my control that I would really like to change, but my appearance does not need to be one of them. I do not need to buzz my hair off. I can go and get a haircut, because if the length of it is annoying me, which it is, it's all over the place and I can't see. You do not need to be here. It does not need to be here. Just get a haircut, Elliot. Don't need to shave all that off. You'll be good. And that goes for anyone else watching. If you ever go through a cycle of self-hatred and you think you're ugly, you're not. You're fine. Just don't be impulsive. You'll figure it out. Have a good one.